The worst boyfriend in cartoons. Ben 10 cannot be the worst boyfriend in cartoons. No. There's no way. There's no way that this dude is about to tell me Ben 10 is the worst boyfriend in cartoon history. And it's way more worse than boyfriends they're like people have in cartoons than Ben 10. But we here though. Let's see what's going on
I
with this
am
man.
not gonna lie. Ben 10 doesn't get enough slander for his crimes. Cause after rewatching this show, I can honestly say that Ben did his girl Julie dirty. Like when I tell y'all that he was a terrible boyfriend, nah, F that. The worst boyfriend I've ever seen in cartoons by far. Sorry about that. Ben just got me tripping like crazy. You'll see why soon enough though. But anyway, when he meets Julie for the first time in Alien Force, she was just cheering him on at his after-school soccer match, just enthralled with the Wicked. And he was only a goalie. No offense to all the goalies out there, but let's be honest. If you ain't a striker, it's rare that people care about you like that. Or maybe not.
I mean, if you're a goalie, I feel like some people care about you. Because you say the ball for the clutch gaming thing, you catch it like these, and hit a little celebration and throw it up in the air. People gonna be like, oh! Shoot, you might be on ESP. Who knows? On the news.
I don't watch soccer, bro. Anyways, what Julie didn't know is that once she gets into a relationship with this man, that she's finna be fighting for my life. And I ain't talking about the aliens they be scrapping with. So fast forward a couple of episodes, this dude finally goes out on a date with her to the pier around nighttime. But of course, there's this alien that comes after them in the middle of everything.
Damn!
So, in order to
What
conceal
type of
his
alien that is? They got the freaking the bumper cars in this mud as an alien. Man, hold on, go back for a minute. That's a whole bumper car. They really got a bumper car out here bumping as an alien.
That comes
all the things in the fair, you said, you know what? I'm gonna be a bumper car. I'm gonna be a bumper car. Like I could have just been like something else. Like there's plenty of things you could have been. But you know what? I'm gonna say, I'm gonna be a bumper car.
Them in the middle of everything. So, in order to conceal his identity, he either abandons old girl for a long period of time, or lock her in a closet like she a red pill nigga, while he goes off to fight the alien terrorizing the pier, until it
Well, she should already knew Ben 10 low-key already got powers and all that. Like Ben should have been told her that. It ain't like no secret or like Spider-Man. You gotta hide yourself in the mask, and Batman or Superman and all that other stuff. Like your sister know it. Well, not sister, your cousin know it. Your grandpa Ben knew it. The dude who was your friend, who backstabbed you at least about 3 times in the series, he know you got it. And like, what is hurting you to tell your girlfriend that you got it? Was she gonna go run on whatever social media site y'all had and Ben 10 to say my boyfriend is Ben 10? He be going down with the aliens? Like, no.
eventually ends up capturing her anyway, and he has to fly after it in order to save her, which will tend to happen a lot, so you've been warned. But apparently, she wasn't even being kidnapped for real. The alien just needed help saving its other alien owner from exploding. And this forces Ben to already reveal his secret identity to Julie, which she instantly has no issues with. Shoot, thinks it's cool even. And Ben's dumb ass all like, cool? Duh! Anybody would think that shit is cool, bruh. In the beginning of the episode, right, this Wiggle was worrying like, oh, what if she finds out about the Omnitrix? Wiggle, you ain't Spider-Man. Calm down. Either way, they helped a little.
That's what I was saying. Like, bro, it's not like some Batman, Superman, Spider-Man stuff. Like somebody new, like, gotta know who you is, bro. Bro, everybody see a watch. You if they actually you can't take off the watch, you obviously can't take off the watch.
Save his owner, whose name is Bazel, by the way. And as a token of gratitude, Bazel allows Julie to keep the little guy, whose name is Ship. I don't know why I kept his name for so long, but yeah, here you go. And bro, this little alien dog right here, it's gonna be a major hurdle in Ben and Julie's relationship. It shouldn't be, but it is. Cause Ben is a trash boat, as we'll come to see later. And at this point in the story, Julie and Ben are pretty much an official couple. And she has to be the sweetest and most supportive girlfriend imaginable. Any man would be lucky to have her. Whether it's helping you study.
I mean, he ain't lying though, cause she was pretty smart in the series. I'm not gonna hold you. Who wouldn't want no girlfriend smart? Help you with your grades. I mean, hey, no, you know what I'm saying?
Giving you moral support, or
Right.
following one of your rampaging aliens around who just so happened to end up being pregnant in the end. Yeah, Ben is a mama. She is definitely a keeper. Well, too bad Ben didn't think so. At least, not yet. Because throughout the entire...
How many girlfriends Ben had throughout the series, though? Like, that's the real question. Ben had to have, like, multiple girlfriends throughout the series. I gotta look that up real quick. That's something I need to look up for real. How many girlfriends Ted had? Damn. Julius, Kyrene, Elena. Bro, give me a number. Oh, 4. He had 4 different girlfriends.
of Alien Force, Ben was fairly mature and decent towards Julie. But in the sequel series, Ben 10 Ultimate Alien, Ben is a whole different beast, bruh. When I tell y'all that this dude becomes the most insufferable, idiotic douchebag known to mankind, it's just ludicrous. And I ain't talking about the rapper. So for context, Ben's secret identity is revealed to the entire world on some Spider-Man Far From Home type shiz. And now Ben is a mega famous celebrity overnight and can't go a second outside in public without being swarmed by fans. So how does Ben handle it? Like a Kanye West, that's how. This wigga's ego goes all the way to the moon. He just soaks up all the glory like a sponge. Yeah, so apparently, Cartoon Network thought it was a great idea to completely nuke Ben's character development in Alien Force and revert him back to how he was as a 10-year-old jit in order to, and I quote, increase ratings. Man, they sure increased the ratings alright. The rate at which I want to swat this wigga like a fly. Because the episode Duped was one of, if not the worst, offender of Makoto from School Days level boy. So, Julie has this tennis match, right? Oh yeah, she's into tennis by the way. I forgot. And both Kevin and Gwen are showing their support, actually being there to watch her play. But Ben, nowhere to be found. Over here fighting some irrelevant Forever Knights. So when Gwen calls him on the phone to get his neglectful ad back there, as soon as this man comes through,
there's a celebrity in that crowd, Ben Tennyson.
Look at this fool, bro. Just hogging all the attention from his girl's match, causing her to flub up her serve.
What? How long? Wait a minute. That's not his fault, though. It's not his fault that he got famous and people want autographs from him. Her serve should not cost of him coming in, stepping in the building, and people saying, "Oh my God, Big Ten, Big Ten, the alien dude." Like, no, bro.
But thankfully, she still ends up winning her match and can move on to the finals. And this dude has the audacity to walk up to her and be all like, "Great game. Look at you weren't there, god dang it." So, while they're waiting for the finals to start, this jit Ben thinks it's a great idea to go and see this new Sumo Slammers movie that premiered on the same day. And I'm just thinking to myself, just see the movie tomorrow, man. What are you doing? It ain't gonna go away. But Gwen, being the voice of reason, tells him to stay and support his freaking girlfriend and says he can't be in multiple places at once, which unfortunately gives Ben a terrible idea to do a whole shadow clone jutsu as Echo Echo in the bathroom, somehow creating 3 clones of himself, which also separates him into 3 distinct personalities: the sensitive one, the obnoxious one, and the regular one, I guess. But this clone right here is finna do some crazy damage in a second. So, the sensitive clone goes with Kevin to investigate the Forever Knights, and the douchey one goes with Gwen to watch Julie's match, while the main Ben goes to see the movie. Oh my gosh, bruh. But while the tennis match is starting, Ben is over here just yelling across the stadium, doing way too much to cheer Julie on. Over here embarrassing the freak out of her. Like, look at how sad she looks, man.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How she get sad for her boyfriend hyping her up? Wait a minute. That don't make no sense. How you get mad and I'm the boyfriend and I'm Ben 10. I hype you up. And let's say I didn't clone myself about 3 times with the power and stuff like that. How you gonna get mad at me for like saying, "Oh yeah, girl. Oh yeah, that's my girl down there. That's my girl."
Yet, what he does next is just egregious. So of course, everyone swarms to get pictures of Ben, and dude is just loving every second of it. But as soon as his female fan comes over and asks him if Julie was really his girlfriend, just hear what this dude says.
Hey, things change. Ow!
What? Things change? He was literally ready to cheat on Julie right then and there. This wigga is a demon. And no. I don't care if this clone has his douche meter turned up to 11. It's literally a part of Ben and his personality, which takes a lot of precedent in this show. And trust me, his player ways don't stop here. You'll see later. So, after Ben straight up slanders Julie on the court, talking about it's just a dumb tennis game, she was supposed to lose anyway. Like, how the frick do you even say something like that about your girl, bro? These are definitely Ben's intrusive thoughts, and they're having a freaking victory lap. God dang! The Ben that's with Kevin fighting the Forever Knights calls the other 2 Bens for backup. And I understand the real Ben dipping from the movie, but this Ben should have stayed his ass put. The other Bens could have handled it. Bro couldn't wait to leave that stupid tennis game. Trash. And after the day was
First of all, and why is she looking over if this dude running up already? The crowd shouldn't have been loud. Ain't no way you should have heard me talking on the phone with another person and heard me running up the steps, unless the steps got to be the most loudest steps in history of cartoons. Ain't no way.
Ben goes to talk to Julie after she won her match. But for some reason, Julie apologizes. And it's for being mad about him leaving and fighting bad guys?
What?
Julie, I'm on your side, girl. But what you should be angry at is how this wigga was acting during your match and hitting on another blonde bimbo while you were right there. Like, what the hell? Ugh. Anyway, Ben offers to make it up to her. So she suggests that they go and see the new Sumo Slammers movie that came out together. And just peep what Ben's dumbass is.
Actually, I already saw it. During your match?
Is this nigga serious or what?
You are an idiot.
All he had to do is just say, you know what? Let's go watch it. He should have went to the movies, had got the popcorn, all that other stuff. Half of the movie. What's going on? What happened? The movie over? She would have been like, man, you missed it all. You missed like majority of the movie. What happened? Like he could have played it off like that, saying like,
Ramus, how can you be this stupid, bro? Even Kevin's dumbass face palmed like, this wig is stupid. Ben just does and says the wrong things every single time. And don't worry, this is gonna be a big recurring trend throughout the video. Case in point, in the episode Hero Time, Ben, Gwen, and Kevin are in line to see the premiere of this Twilight knockoff that Kevin for some reason is a big fan of, in order to get a chance to see the lead actress, Jennifer Nocturne. And of course, there's some hijinks that ensue, because it's a freaking action show. And after Ben saves the day, this random hero named Captain Nemesis pops up on the scene. Dude already sounds like a villain. Who greenlit that name for him? They need to be fired. And yo, as soon as the criminals are dealt with, look what happens.
I'm your biggest fan, Ben Tennyson.
That's not his fault. That's not his fault. No, that's not his fault. No. Y'all not about to be doing this to Ben. That is not his fault. Y'all, we're going to sit here and say, all right, let's go back. Mid-conversation, this dude was looking at the camera, people taking pictures of him. And you going to tell me this his fault right here?
Happens.
I'm your biggest fan, Ben Tennyson.
And she can't lunge up on my guy. She can't lunge up on him. She came lunge up on Ben and gave him a smooch. And like Ben came up and said, yeah, I know I'm your superhero, and gave her a kiss. Like, no!
What? Why are you smiling? Nah, this wigga is a dodo bird. Cause this is insane. When the kiss appears on television, he even has the nerve to tell Julie that she kissed him and didn't.
Is he wrong? Just imagine a celebrity come up to you. You saved the day from him, and he kissed you. That's what I would have told her. Like, ain't like I kissed her. She forced her lips on my lips.
Joey, my wigga, the proof in the pudding is right there. Even talking about her taking him out for dinner and chilling in her hot tub. I love me some hot tubs. Boy, you trifling, Benjamin Kirby Tennyson. Yes, his middle name is Kirby. And after Julie's blatant disgust and disapproval, the dude still goes out with Jennifer again. Like, oh my goodness, what is wrong with this dude? I would have been broken up with him if I were Julie, cause she be dealing with a lot. And my nigga, after this dude Captain Nemesis kidnaps Julie and Jennifer Nocturne, Ben goes to save Julie first. And after Julie questions why, this dude has the gall to say, of course I saved you. You're my girl. Well, Wiggy, you don't be acting like it. Cause after this, shiz gets even more spooky. In this episode, Ben and the gang encounter this aircraft that crash lands right in front of them. And as soon as Gwen tries to open it, the junk shocks her hand and the pod opens up. This will be important later. Revealing a naked woman? Whoa! Cartoon Network. What was going on here, y'all? That's kind of crazy. I can't even front. And for some reason, Ben was over here flirting with her throughout the entire episode. This man loves blonde chicks for real.
So it was a alien chick or something? Wait, what she was though? Like, I forgot how that episode goes.
Oh, and the girl's name is Eunice, by the way. So as he's flirting with Eunice, I'm just like, where the heck is Julie at? So apparently, off screen, she done broke up with him. Nah, you are not smooth. That was not an accident, my wicked. You over here trying to act all shocked and shiz. Man, get the frick out of here. Lame ass. And come to find out later that Eunice ain't even a real person. She's the first Omnitrix, apparently. And the reason she looks like a woman is because she was fused with Gwen's DNA when she touched the pod earlier. Sweet Home Alabama, anyone? Craziness. And
Oh,
shoot,
wow.
the episode after, Ben and the gang are fighting the Forever Frauds again. And Ben was low-key getting whooped by these fake Ewoks somehow. But then he encounters Julie, who needs his help. And Ben was over here being all cold to her and stuff, thinking that they were officially broken up. But Julie explains to his dumb ass what I told y'all earlier, saying that they might as well be broken up. Anyway, Julie needs Ben's help to go after Ship, who's trying to go and save Bazel from being a sacrifice, I guess. And man, Ben is straight up jealous of this dude Ship, yo. Talking about, oh, you're only here for Ship? Shut up, bro. Oh my liege. And man, just hear what he says after she explains everything.
Sure. Well, good luck.
No way! Look at how disappointed Julie is right now. She doesn't deserve this kind of treatment, man. This dude is one of the biggest a-holes I've ever seen, bruh. Rightfully so, Julie gives Ben the silent treatment and goes with Kevin and Gwen to give Ship backup. And when Ben eventually catches up with them, dude is still acting out, and Kevin gotta be the one to knock this shit down a peg.
I don't deserve this. I'm a world famous hero. You're a world famous jerk.
Yeah, no doubt about it. His ego is definitely as big as Kanye's now. But after a few fights and finally saving Ship and Bazel, Ben and Julie hash things out, I guess. And Ben promises that he'll try to do better. And does he do that? Fuck no, baby! Because in the following episode, there's this nanochip person attacking Ben. And he, Kevin, and Gwen go to this research lab to investigate, which so happens to be ran by this woman named Elena, who is basically in love with Ben, in a special kind of way. And unfortunately, since Elena doesn't know where the chip came from, allegedly, Ben tries to figure it out on his own at home. Why the hell is a bear cheeseburger sitting on top of the table?
Nah, yep, that's crazy. Table germs. Table germs. What a napkin at? What a plate at as we speak them.
Where's the plate? Where's the paper towel? I'm sorry. That junk just threw me off. Then Julie comes over to see Ben and to potentially help him solve his problem. But he realized that Kevin had the chip that he wanted to show her. So like a good boyfriend, he abandons her. Again! But he promises to take her out on a date tomorrow night. And man, when tomorrow night comes, Julie searches for Ben at this burger joint where they were supposed to meet at. And as soon as she goes around back,
Gotcha, bitch!
Oh.
she gets captured again. So when Ben comes through trying to look for Julie, all he sees is a lone nanochip. So he heads over to Elena's to check it out, but puts two and two together that Elena was most likely controlling the chips and getting rid of anyone that potentially stood in between her and Ben's love. Yet he figures all of that out and still thinks that Julie stood him up when she was literally kidnapped. Like, this dude cannot be serious right now. How are you this dumb? It don't make any sense. And then Elena goes for the kiss, and Ben is still ready to cheat. No discipline, man. No respect for this girl, Julie. It's not until Julie makes a loud thump in the storage room that Ben freaking pulls back. And Elena is revealed to be this yandere hive queen or whatever, and tries to freaking suffocate Ben. Cause if she can't have him, no one can, apparently. Well, that is until Julie convinces her to unalive herself in GTA in order to save him. At least, that's what we think. But nah, bruh. This next episode is where Ben was just tripping. You thought the clone episode was bad? Well, this shiz is a runner-up in my opinion. So, Ben and Gwen go to drop off Julie at the airport, since she has a tennis tournament to go to in Europe. And Ben finally, being a decent boyfriend, goes to see her off at the gate while Gwen waits in the car. Well, that is until there was a hostage situation happening on the radio that had to do with this serpent alien guy. And realistically, Gwen could have handled that nigga by herself. But Ben decides to go and tries to drag Julie along with him for some reason. Like, you wanted her to drop out of this very important tournament to go.
That's the downside of being a superhero and having a girlfriend at the same time. You can't be a regular boyfriend without a villain or somebody doing something stupid, like a crime.
Go with you and stop the bad guy? What's she supposed to do? Watch? Man, get out of here, bruh. So Gwen walks Julie to the gate instead, and Ben just zooms on over there. Oh my gosh, bruh. Like, this is who he's itching to fight. If your ad don't let Gwen and Kevin handle that, and the thing is, Ben gets absolutely bodied by this NPC and needs the help of the police and Julie to bail him out. Wait, Julie? Ain't she go to the tournament? Well, remember the Elena chick from earlier? Yeah, she's back, and she's disguising herself as Julie. That's why she's seen wearing her base outfit and not the tennis fit she had on in the beginning. But does Ben and the others know that?
Nope.
Well, at least not yet. But when the gang goes to chill at Ben's crib and confront Julie about bailing on the tournament, well, mainly Gwen, she states that Ben means more to her than some dumb tennis matches. Already a red flag. Julie is super passionate about tennis, and Ben should know that. But he's just sitting there like a dope. So Julie wants to go shopping and asks Ben to go with, and he initially agrees, but ends up seeing sumo slammers on TV. So of course, he wants to stay home and watch that instead. Man, this girl is bending over backwards for him, and this wigga doesn't even notice. Talking about some, you heard what she said about priorities? You need to get slapped. Like real talk. Pissing me off, man. So fast forward, and Ben and Julie go and see this sumo slammer movie in 3D. And this is literally a scene straight out of Obsession, bro. Just peep the way Julie is looking at bro. She is head over heels for real. No tears for fears. The sucker don't even know his own girlfriend's personality.
I caught that reference. You thought you was late.
That's sad. But as we fast forward a little bit more, Ben goes off to fight crime again, and after that he tries to search for Julie. So he goes to her house, but the dad ends up answering the door and drops the most stinging line I've ever heard in this show.
Hi, can I see Julie?
She's not here. You should know that.
Get him, Mr. Yamamoto. This wigga a goofy. So as Ben heads back to his place, he sees Julie sitting on his doorstep. And what this dude does next is absolutely ridiculous.
What he did?
Like, you cannot be this sorry.
I brought you some chili fries.
Thanks.
Nah. He don't deserve.
What? That dude said, hey man, I got the munchies. The munchies more profitable than me.
Julie at all, bruh. Matter of fact, he don't deserve a girlfriend, yo. I don't care if it ain't the real her. What kind of inconsiderate, rude shiz even is that?
Snatch.
No home training in the slightest. Thanks. Get the frick out of here, dude. But after they both go inside, Ben puts a tennis game on the TV, finally doing what she wants to do for a change, yet finds out that somehow Julie was playing a match at a tournament in Europe yesterday. What? And now he finally knows that this Julie was actually his yandere admirer, Elena, all along.
Oh.
About time, you doofus. But then, all of a sudden, the real Julie pulls up to his crib and peeps him.
Oh! Plot twist of the century. Plot twist of the century. No, that's crazy.
Another woman in his house. Like, just look at how pissed she looks, bro. I mean, Ben has a good alibi, but Julie has every right to feel like the wigga was cheating, and I wouldn't blame her for a second. So, Elena tries to choke Ben out again, but Julie stops her by telling her that she doesn't know what love is, making Elena retreat in hatred instead. Wah, cry me a river, bitch. But honestly, Ben doesn't know what love is neither, cause in the next series, Ben 10 Omniverse, trash art style aside, we see Julie for the first time in a while in this show, and she shows up with a whole new man.
Damn, that's how we're gonna end the story. Julie end up with a tall, blonde head dude. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
I think his name is Frenchie or whatever. Man, I don't care. And I'm just thinking, like, when did these two even break up? It doesn't make any sense. Actually, it makes perfect sense. But the thing is, the writers ain't even give them a proper breakup though. Cause they literally broke them up in a flashback. So, dude was playing video games. Julie calls him while he was playing video games, and he accidentally says this over the phone.
You're strangling me! Get away from me, you wicked she-beast! Thing just isn't working for me anymore. Got you now.
Wow.
And she should have knew that. Wait a minute. No, she should have knew he was talking about the game. You talking about you strangling me? Get away from me? Clearly not talking to you. No, bro.
And honestly, you want to know what makes this even worse? Ben literally never called her back after that. And wonder why Julie never called him. I'm just watching like, this nigga sucks! I mean, Julie may not have been the most interesting person, but she definitely ain't deserved to put up with a trash can like Ben. Just go be with your harem of women, bro. Dude can...
It's 50. It is 50-50 with this stuff. But I don't think Ben was a bad boyfriend. Like, he was young and dumb. He didn't know better and stuff like that. But I mean, state to say, we can argue about this by like another day. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Follow our social media. Gonna pop on the screen. We was on the road at fat 700. And I'll see y'all in the next one.